don't know if I could do that.
It's, yeah. Those
are the people that are going to run things.
100%. 100%. And people talk about being good stewards, getting to work in media the way that I do, especially with education and other things. I get to see like what people from these countries, developing countries, do to try to mimic what we have in America. And so they don't have all the tools and all the resources we have, but they improvise. And to see what they do for like musicians and dancers, and like what they do for instruments, what they do for microphones even, and how they put on performances and make their movies. And I mean, like, I'm somebody that I've prided myself on being a good steward and doing the best I can with what I have as I build what God has put on my heart to build.
Yeah.
And then I still get frustrated because I don't have everything I want yet, and that I can foresee that I need and to do what I'm going to do, but I know that that's coming. And as I'm getting frustrated, I'll have a video show up and I'll get to watch it. And it's, people that have taken trash and turned it into a full orchestra, and they're performing. And I'm going, what is wrong with me?
Right.
Like, how am I not being, like, I think I'm grateful about everything. And then I meet somebody that shows real gratitude. And I'm like, wow, I need a heart check right now. That's excellent. Excellent. All right, let's go to the next question. How do you approach a new coaching client who is completely new to the concepts of metaphysics and spirituality?
Well, we ease them in by going through, I always go through psychology first. Much of the things that I teach are combined efforts of many other people's works. And the first two are Freud and Jung, right? Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung. They are the basis of all psychology that we have today. And I, of course, in metaphysics, we gravitate more towards Jung than we do Freud, but they are both extremely important. And their concepts are very easy for others to accept because they've already been accepted in the medical community. Not all of Jung's, of course, because he speaks of the collective consciousness, things like that. So, but the majority of them have, right? You can't go to college for psychology and not learn about those two, right? And then we, go to the next level and we bring them to people like Eckhart and Joe Dispenza, and perhaps Deepak Chopra and their teachings. And now we're kind of expanding on that a little bit more. And then we can start going into Bruce Lipton, Dean Radin. These guys are proving that science and spirituality are one and the same. And it's a step-by-step process. But the first thing that everybody wants to know is just, how can I make my life better? Well, the first thing that we're going to do is look at what's not working for you, which is probably the repetitive nature of the past, which is the ego telling you what to do. Let's start by getting rid of that and give you some freedom.